Doing good. How you doing today, Miss DD?
I'm great. What did you want to add to the topic
Well,
or the conversation?
yeah, these are definitely peril times that we live in. It's crazy and chaotic, um, due to the way of the sisters thinking and stuff like that. And like yes, of course, I have women in my family, but they're very old school, traditional type women. So the things that
Mhm,
I see out here in today's society, as far as what to pick from and choose from, like it makes no common sense to me. Especially coming
mhm.
from the background I come from. Why would I work hard all these years to provide for somebody that at the end of the day that really has no, all she want me to do is make sure I put her name on my life insurance policy, you know.
Mhm.
And let's just keep it real. You know, it's crazy, but all the things that they're trying to do now, as far as with what just popped up, the software era. We talked about this the other night.
Mhm.
Um, it's just not going to work. We're going to need solid proof as men out here that you are actually taking the change that you say that you're making very seriously. You know, if you want to build a family or have any type of structure in your life, is not going to work unless you actually are showing that you want this solid structure. Now of course we're dealing with the fact that most of the men are choosing 20. I mean, most of the women are choosing 20% of the men, and okay, everybody have their preference, but at the end of the day, though, don't try to convert back and be like, well, now I'm this and that, and yeah, the 20% is not choosing you like that. Yeah, they have sex with you, but they're not choosing you to put your name on life insurance policy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
it's like, no, we're not falling for the foolery. The game is up. The jig has been played. They played their hand in open settings online. They've played their hand online in open settings. The game is up. It's like, why are y'all continuing? Why would women continue to keep trying to play these games when they actually are putting the information out there about themselves and the way that they move? I'm just not understanding it.
Yeah, I'm not understanding it either. It's because I think I think a lot of women, like I said before, they are
Hmm.
entitled and they think that
Yes.
men are clueless. They think that men are clueless. They didn't they're probably surprised that men are speaking up and saying, "Hey, we not gonna deal with this." I think,
And
yeah,
yeah. And
I think that's
that's
part of
that's a part of the situation, due to the fact that now we've just gotten to a point to where men are being able to speak, due to the internet, basically. It's like I said in one of my videos on my channel. We've just gotten to this point where men are starting to speak, on a daily basis in an interaction setting, far as a man and a woman in reality outside the internet. No, men are still not going to be able to speak the truth to you, because the vast majority of women, they can't handle it. They're not built that way. They're not built to handle the raw truth of what men really can really lay on them. They're not built that way. My grandmother is 99 years old, and she's a lady that comes from a time before this time. Those women were built to be able to handle raw truths from men, to be able to handle actual real life situations. These new age women have been in such a delusion for so long now that they cannot handle the raw truth that men really should be laying upon their brow. And I'm just being honest. They can't handle it. And it's going to destroy their whole ego. And that's what a lot of these sisters are living on nowadays, is the ego.
right. Right. Yeah, I agree. Well, listen, they gon' I mean, at some point they're gonna have to change that mentality at some point because it's not really
Hmm.
working for them. And either you're
Right.
gonna just continue the way you're going and just continue to live, happily single, I guess, and keep that up. But even if you're a single person, if you have children, you still will want to make some changes to give your children, better information and better
Exactly.
chances.
I
It's
mean, at
not
least you
all
should.
about you. Yeah, you should. Even if it's not about a man and you choose to not want to be with a man, you should want to do it for yourself and your children. Because it's not, if it
Right.
didn't work for you, why would you continue to peddle that same bad information down to your
Right.
daughters, your sons,
Thank
and
you.
put them in the same
Thank
position?
you. Because just
So,
because, and I'm gonna just be honest with it too. Just because, you know, a woman, okay, she decides not to want to be with a man, fine. That doesn't mean your daughter doesn't want a husband. That doesn't mean that your son doesn't want a wife. So how dare you, try to perpetuate this same information to the next generation? They may not want to live like that,
right.
and all I'm saying is that the jig is up. Kevin already said winter was on the way. Throughout the manosphere and all times and stuff like this on the internet, we're hearing it now. Winter is here. The storms
Hmm.
haven't kicked in yet. We know how winter works. Winter gets here first, then the storms start to kick in. The storms are
Right.
finna start to kick in. It happens every
Right.
year, repeatedly on this
Yep.
planet. It just is what it is, and the storms are finna start kicking in, and it's gonna be a lot of women out here that are gonna be in a very tough, hard situation. If the pandemic didn't show any type of real life situation or scenarios to these individuals, I don't know what's gonna really wake people up. It's like, do you see really how weak our system really is if something serious really breaks down? Like, what are you talking about? You need
Right.
people. Like Kevin said, life is about people, and I guarantee I understand exactly what that man was saying. Life is about people, you know? But, thank you, Miss Dee. Keep doing your great work, and we appreciate you out here, and you stay strong, sister.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your commentary. You be safe and have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you.